Movies, the things we all turn on to make us feel better, to laugh, to cry, or even to feel scared, whether it be horror movies like The Shining or The Conjuring that will slowly raise a feeling of dread and be sure to give you anxiety while utilizing different cinematic tactics like jump scares or long shots, or recent movies like Dune and other sci-fi movies like Interstellar, Everything Everywhere All at Once, or even Poor Things, which teleport you to an entirely different and unique universe, all in 2 hours or more. Here are three movies streaming Prime Video, all guaranteed to make you feel different emotions, from humor to happiness to sadness, and maybe even a little bit melancholic. The first movie is a recent one, a cinematic hit, Challengers. The 2024 release by the mastermind Luca Guadagnino is one that had audiences racing to the theater. Its arousing and seductive nature is one you will definitely be intrigued by. Guadagnino, known for movies like Call Me By Your Name and Bones and all liked for good reason. While Call Me By Your Name offers a very soft and tender story about love, and Bones and all features a cannibalistic, messy couple. This movie is a complete change from any other kind of love story by Guadagnino. Personally, I find this to be his magnum opus, a movie filled with great performances, a wonderful track, and just overall great filmmaking.
You don't know what tennis is.
What is it?
It's a relationship.
It's a non-linear story about three tennis players, two boys, Patrick Swig and Art Donaldson, both who fall for Tashi Duncan. This love spirals into something unhealthy and eventually turns into a competition. The boys juxtapose each other in the fight to win Tashi, and it all leads to a satisfying conclusion. However, the friendship between these two feels anything but a regular friendship. It feels incredibly homoerotic, with each touch, hug, glance feeling very intimate and close. The cinematography is unmatched and one that 100% deserved an Oscar nomination at least. But we all know the Oscars will let down in at least one category every year. Mukdeepram does his 100 and films the movie with intense and gratifying camera work, all with a gorgeous and very synthy soundtrack that will make you want to dance along, filled with memorable moments that will have you smiling, laughing, even a bit on the edge, and well, maybe even a bit stimulated, for lack of better words. Watch this now on Amazon Prime Video and get ready for an erotic sports journey. The second one is the 1948 movie Bicycle Thieves. This is a black and white movie, but don't let that throw you off. It is quite digestible even for those not familiar with black and white movies. It is fast-paced and has a simple premise. Don't let that fool you, though. This movie packs quite a powerful message. Bicycle Thieves tells the story of an unemployed man who finds himself a job hanging up posters. Chaos ensues when his bicycle, something crucial to his work, gets stolen. With the help of his son, he works to find the thief, and as the day goes on, he becomes desperate. Like I said, a simple premise. However, the events that unfold in this movie are all too real and devastating. The movie portrays class and its consequences. It is set in the picture of a hero and someone looking up to him. Father and son. We watch as the son gains knowledge of the world around him. The third act is the breaking point of this movie, and it culminates in one of the most heartbreaking and disappointing endings. It goes without saying that the performances are what really ground and sell this film. The emotional brevity we see from even a small kid is astonishing and gut-wrenching. Bicycle Thieves is a fantastic movie for anyone starting on their film journey. Like I said, it's easy to digest and packs a message that can be seen by anyone. The last and final movie is my favorite movie of the three. Possibly one of the best romances, even if it isn't your conventional romance, Let the Right One In is marked as a horror movie. However, it's a mistake walking into this as you would your typical horror movie. This is a romance with horror elements. A vampire love story that puts Twilight to shame. Now, I'm not going to go too in-depth in this video as I plan on dedicating an entire video to this beauty of a movie. Oscar, a lonely, bullied boy, meets Eli, the new girl that moved in next door. They form an incredibly close bond, and eventually, Oscar finds out that Eli is more than what she seems. The movie feels cold, isolated, and eerie. It's dark and pretty slow, but the atmosphere engulfs you. It reels you in slowly and never lets you go. You sympathize for both Oscar and Eli as you witness them both live hard lives. The editing, the soundtrack, and the scene structure are just unmatched and unlike anything I or possibly you will ever witness. However, what I think really sells this movie is the two leads. Similar to Bicycle Thieves, the emotions these two children show are amazing. Watch this now streaming on Amazon Prime. It's best watched on a cold, wintry night. Well, that marks the end of 3 of my favorite movies. Make sure to check the links in the video description to buy or rent these movies, or just to buy a subscription to Amazon Prime Video. Hope you enjoyed my first ever video on this channel. Cheers to many more. Consider subscribing as I plan to make many more movie videos, as well as book videos if that's your thing as well. Dash out.